after a face-off between India and Chinese troops in Ladakh sector, Lieutenant General Ranveer Singh presides over a high-altitude warfare military exercise. These exclusive visuals on your screens where Lieutenant General Ranveer Singh presided over a high-altitude warfare military exercise, sending out a clear message to China. A massive show of strength. This is being considered by India. This military exercise in full swing being presided over Lieutenant General Ranveer Singh. A clear-cut message being sent out to China that any misadventure on India's territory will be suitably punished and, of course, taken note of. Pradeep Datta is with me on the phone line now. Pradeep, even as we play out these exclusive pictures, you can talk us through the meeting that Lieutenant General Ranveer Singh presided over.
See, in fact, this was a high-altitude warfare military exercise that was going on in Leh area, and it was presided over by GOC Northern Command Lieutenant General Ranveer Singh. You rightly said a very strong message has been sent to China that any kind of a misadventure from their side would not be tolerated. And it was a show of strength. In this military exercise, besides, in fact, gunners, there were also the mechanized division that was taking part in this exercise. Exercise helped further to give fillip to the combat skills and capabilities of Indian troops. Integrated troops of all arms and services took part in this military exercise. Such exercise will impact what General Ranveer Singh said, go a long way in strengthening the mountain warfare capabilities of Indian troops. In fact, you rightly said that few days back there was a confrontation and face-off between the Indian troops and the Chinese People's Liberation Army of China near Pangong Lake. And after that, this military exercise being conducted so that a message has been sent to the adversary that you can't, because the silence of the India can't be seen as that India is not capable of dealing with such situation. If you keep on needling India, India has got the capability to respond. And you can see the tanks moving in that area. And it is considered to be one of the most difficult and challenging terrain. And in such a terrain, taking out the exercise by the mechanized division is really not an easy task. And the message is being sent very clearly to China. We have seen that China keeps on needling India. There had been some incidents in Arunachal Pradesh, in Doklam also. There were build-up of the infrastructure from Chinese side. And this, in fact, exercise took place just hours after 15 Planning Commission team had also been to Leh area, which was led by the chairman N.K. Singh. And they also met, in fact, General Ranveer Singh. They discussed about the kind of the equipment and the infrastructure that is required by the army, because they want to give a boost to the infrastructure capability so that in case of any kind of problem from the China side or from the Pakistan side, India is able to deal with that. Earlier, in fact, the Indian military strategy used to be different. They were not constructing roads because they thought that the same will be used by the enemy in case of war, because India was not able to come out of that 1962 defeatist syndrome. But now I think that India has totally changed. There has been a paradigm shift in the military strategy. They are constructing roads. They are trying to build up the infrastructure. That's why the 15 Finance Commission team had also been there. They met with the General Bipin Rawat also yesterday. There was a meeting between the Finance Commission team and General Bipin Rawat. And now this military exercise that clearly shows that beside combat capabilities, infrastructure boost and build up, they are trying to have all sorts of measures so that they can ensure safety, security and integrity of the border.